So I made well over $10,000 just last month. Actually, no, correction. I was given well over $10,000 just last month through airdrops. And so in this video, I'm going to be covering a few things. We're going to be covering how I was eligible for that. So basically how I got it, stuff that I had to do. And I'm also going to teach you who's watching this right now how to target these airdrops so that you could also make yourself some free money. So yeah, it's going to be a good one. You want to stay through to the end because I'm going to be showing you a few upcoming airdrops that you could also participate in and all the steps that you need to basically, get that free money. So before we get into that, my name is Majesty Ibianga. This is the financial drive-through where we cover investment opportunities, crypto news, pretty much everything happening in the space and different ways that you can actually make yourself some decent cash while you're doing this, okay? And that said, let's drive through. Going into this video, the first thing that you need to know is that airdrops are taxable depending on where you live, so we'll keep that in mind. Be sure to do your own research getting into this.
I commissioned this report. I thought you might want to take a look at it.
And that said, let's jump right into it. So, how did I get my airdrop? Now, I'm a huge fan of The Witcher and an even bigger fan of the mini game Gwent. And if you played The Witcher, you definitely know what I'm talking about. I spent many weekends crunching away at that thing on my PlayStation. And the thing is, I spent all that time playing Gwent and I never made any money for it. I happened upon this blockchain NFT game called Gods Unchained. Now, Gods Unchained is absolutely beautiful, and the idea is you are playing with these cards and fighting battles, peer-to-peer battles, and you can win NFT cards that you can actually sell for money. So obviously, you can imagine I left my PlayStation alone and spent a lot of time playing this game. Now here's where it gets good. I was playing this game, grinding away, doing all that, minding my own business. And then Gods Unchained goes ahead and releases a token. So they launched the Gods token, and the wallet that the game is all based on, ImmutableX, also launched their own IMX token. And they literally blessed everybody who'd been playing the games, all the early adopters and all. So this is actually a tip on how to find airdrops. You want to look at trending projects that haven't launched a coin yet, that still have like a lot of hype, have a lot of people going into them and all. And chances are, if you participate and involve yourself in it, like really get into the community and actually start doing stuff, you may just happen upon some airdrops in the future. Now obviously there's no guarantee that that's how it worked, and for me this was absolutely pure luck because I just happened to be doing this, right? But this is how it actually works. This is one of the things. The best part is if you were eligible for the airdrop, you're still receiving airdrops.
It's the gift that keeps on giving the whole year.
They've been releasing the airdrop in bits, and honestly I couldn't be happier. So let me show you how you can actually find some airdrops, because you can be very intentional about the way you approach this, and you should. Okay, so there are a couple different places that you can come across airdrops, and just so you know guys, there are more tokens to be earned. Okay, so the retrospective rewards were the ones I was talking about earlier, and those were actually given to people who had been collecting cards and chests before they launched their token. Currently, you can still get the airdrops from the blessings of the gods, and that's for people who are playing the game on a weekly basis. I'll be dropping a link in the description. It is free to play, and it's absolutely lovely once you get the hang of it, okay? Now, how do you find airdrops, okay? You can come to airdrops.io. I will also put this in the details section of the video. You can check out the latest airdrops, what's hot, the potential airdrops, holder airdrops, so that's if you're holding any of these coins, and upcoming. They give you all the instructions, step-by-step guide on how to go through it, and you can also get more information on the Medium articles that I usually put in every single one of them. There are usually two ways you can get an airdrop, either by being active and participating on the platform and talking up in the community and all that, or by holding a coin in a supported wallet. So check the instructions, find out what's required, and you're good to go. The next way I'll show you to get airdrops is from CoinMarketCap. Okay, you usually get smaller airdrops here, but it's nice to know you don't have to invest anything. So if you come to the website coinmarketcap.com, on the calendar section you can see free airdrops, and you simply just click on that, and they always have a lot of stuff. So you can see there are airdrops that are available for the next 16 days that you could still participate in. You simply click on each one and follow the instructions again. Next place I'll show you is dapradar.com. So dapradar.com has an airdrop feature. Right now, they are currently airdropping the Jade protocol coin. I'm just going to skip right on through and not talk about Jade, but yes, if you wanted to participate in this, you simply come over here, click on details, and get yourself on the list, okay? Just click the link and you are good to go. Here's another good one for you. If you happen to have been using MetaMask all year, okay, you've probably spent a lot of money on Ethereum. Now, gasdao.org is a site to come to, and you can actually come here and claim gas tokens. They just did a drop for people who had spent over $1,559 in gas fees in the year 2021. So yeah, if you feel you've been spending a lot on Ethereum gas fees, you have an airdrop waiting for you here. So check that out. Good luck to you. And yeah, drop a comment. Just let me know if you got something, okay? Now, the last place I'll show you is Earni.fi, okay? We talked about this. I'll be linking my previous video at the top of the screen right now. Definitely check it out. I personally paid for a premium account because, honestly, Dawson, the CEO, guy who made this site, he's been absolutely brilliant as far as I'm concerned. I get these really lovely emails whenever I qualify for an airdrop, and, you know, I come here to the website. You can see I've bundled 4 different wallets, and across any of the 4, I honestly don't really have to know which one it is, because the way the site is set up, you can simply just click on it and it'll take you straight to the claim process, okay? So Dawson did a great job with this. As you can see, I haven't claimed any of these at this time, and it's also nice because they show you when these ones expire. This was one that expired without me knowing about it. Before I got on Earni.fi, it was worth about $5 grand last I checked, and yeah, it's just a sad story over there. But it's really up to you. I'm not recommending that you get a premium account. I would just say you can check Earni.fi with a free account. And if you happen to see that you have some airdrops that are worth something, it might be worth your while to, you know, this isn't a referral situation. I have nothing to gain from promoting him. I am just very, very happy with Earni.fi. And in all fairness, I'll be very happy for Dawson if some of you find this valuable enough to actually subscribe, because I think it's worth it. Everyone's situation is different. There is actually no point getting a premium account if you don't find any airdrops that are worth your time. So just to recap, a couple things you want to do, okay? You should actually get down to doing some research, finding out if there's a popular new dApp or a DEX that everyone's talking about and everyone's hyped about that doesn't have their own coin, and then you want to interact with that program as much as possible. I'm talking smart contract interaction. So if it's a swap, do a couple of swaps. There's rumors that MetaMask itself is going to be having an airdrop, so it might be worth your while to do some swaps on MetaMask just to determine eligibility, because obviously it's not everyone who has a wallet that's going to be given an airdrop. So they're going to probably find a way to, you know, give to the people who've actually really been using their features, and you want to be part of that because that's kind of how all this comes together, okay? Do your research, spend time checking out the community. I'm talking Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Discord, and Reddit. I mean, seriously, go crazy. Just get involved in as many things as possible. Now, what you will find will happen as you start to do this is you start to interact with all the different blockchains. You get to see a world beyond Ethereum gas. And whenever you do get an airdrop, I mean, take the time to go on Google and find out the criteria, like what really got you to qualify for this airdrop. And once you start to see a trend, you start to understand the kind of things that you need to do in the space just to make all this possible for you in the future. And honestly, it starts as a small trickle, especially when, you know, you're coming in with little or no funds. But then eventually, you know, they just keep getting bigger. And the great thing about airdrops is they're a great way for anybody who's just starting out in this space to kind of get into the cryptocurrency space without having to bring out too much capital. A lot of the projects I've been able to close this year, I was able to do with the money that I got from airdrops, and I have to say that's just something. Okay, it's helping me scale, it's helping me grow, and I would want that for pretty much everyone who's watching. Here on the drive-through, one of the things that I actually really hope to achieve is that I'm able to help a lot of people who watch my videos make some money. And I want to think it's safe to assume that if you're watching my airdrop video and you actually happen to love this kind of content, then you're probably interested in some freebies. Safe to say? Cool? Cool. If you like freebies, you love free money, I mean, who doesn't like free money? You're probably going to enjoy watching this video right here. So check that out. I basically share some tips on how to get some free crypto. And ignore the 2021 in the title. It all still matters going forward. You know the drill. Drop a like, subscribe. Hope to see you in my next video, and happy airdrop hunting. Cheers.